Everyone. So I'm getting close to getting to do my favorite books of 2024. Before I do that, I'm going to recap my favorite books of 2023. I made videos on all of these, but they were like really early in my TikTok, so you can scroll down if you want to see more about them, but probably you don't. Let's get into it. These are in no particular order, but first I'm going to talk about Happiness Falls by Angie Kim. This is a mystery novel, sort of, that follows a family trying to uncover the truth behind the sudden disappearance of their father, when the only one who knows what happened is the nonverbal son with Angelman syndrome. This book is about family dynamics, the vital importance of communication, and the nature of happiness. It is truly a 5-star book. Ethan Hawke picked up this book to produce it as a series and potentially star as the missing father, which would be rad. This one I don't have to say too much about because I've talked about it a freaking lot. Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt is about a lonely widow who forms an unlikely friendship with a giant Pacific octopus at the aquarium where she works, leading her on a journey of healing and rediscovery of her past. There is the Netflix movie coming starring Sally Field. Yes. Yellowface by R.F. Kuang is a satirical thriller about a struggling white author who steals an unpublished manuscript from her deceased Asian American friend, only to face the mounting guilt and the scrutiny as she tries to pass it off as her own. This sparks an exploration of identity, cultural appropriation, and of course the publishing industry. Lionsgate has optioned this as a series with Karen Kusama as the director. That would be really cool. Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro is a dystopian novel about 3 friends from a mysterious boarding school as they come to terms with the heartbreaking reality of their lives and their purpose. And it raises profound questions about humanity, love, and ethics and boundaries. I still haven't seen this movie, but it stars Andrew Garfield, Keira Knightley, and Carey Mulligan, so I don't see how it could be bad. At some point I will watch it. Circe by Madeline Miller. This is a reimagining of the life of the Greek sorceress Circe as she is first exiled and later comes into her own, defying the gods, honing her magical abilities, discovering her strength, and finding love on her own terms. Can we get an update on the HBO series, please? I am waiting with bated breath. The Violin Conspiracy by Brendan Slocum. This is about a Black classical violinist whose family heirloom violin is stolen just before a major competition. This has got suspense, mystery, and engaging plot, as it also deals with family issues, racism, and the high-stakes world of classical music. It was really good. The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. This is a whimsical novel about a struggling artist who enters a life-changing contest held by her favorite reclusive children's author. And there she must confront her past and her dreams in a game that is full of hope and healing and the chance to make her wishes come true. It's truly Willy Wonka for book-talking adults. Mary by Nat Cassidy. Mary is a quiet, unremarkable menopausal woman doing her best to blend into the background, but lately, along with the hot flashes and body aches, she can't look into a mirror without passing out, and the voices in her head have been urging her to do some stuff. She moves back to her hometown hoping to reconnect with her past and her inner self, but she's greeted instead by specters, horrifying visions, a re-emerging serial unaliver, and all kinds of other fun. This one is gruesome, but it was awesome. Rouge by Mona Awad. Can I tell you how excited I am that I discovered Mona Awad? I've loved all her books. This one is a twisted fairy tale about a woman obsessed with beauty and skincare who goes to clean out her late mother's home and discovers that she had been a client of a strange spa. This book has everything. Mystery, a little romance, creepy Eyes Wide Shut vibes, soul jellyfish, Tom Cruise doppelgangers, talking mirrors, and just so much snail mucin. Truly 5 stars. This has been picked up by Sinestra and Fremantle for an adaptation, which I honestly would be very excited to see. And finally, ACOTAR by Sarah J. Maas. Remember when you read all of Twilight in one go and barely came up for breath, and now you feel a little silly or embarrassed that you loved it so much, but if you're honest with yourself, like you still remember the feels from it? Yeah, ACOTAR is the grown-up version of that. A human woman commits a crime against the Fae community and is brought into their realm where she meets gorgeous masked Fae men with giant wingspans, Fae women who you would die to be friends with, and just the best gang of creatures a girl could want. Come for book 1, stay for book 2. Grip your way through book 3, skip book 4, and for book 5, hold on to the headboard. Anyway, that's all. Let me know if you've read any of these and what your thoughts were, and I will see you next time. Bye.